this video, we will do a basic overview of adding a quiz to your course. Now to get started, quizzes must be added from the index page, which is found in the course's navigation menu. Click the quizzes link to get started. Before we move forward, I'd like for you to notice this button with the 3 dots. If you click this button, you will notice that you are able to manage your question banks from here. This information will be covered in a later video. Now, let's get started with adding a quiz to your course. To get started, click the Add Quiz button. Under the Details sections, you want to name your quiz. In this section, you can include instructions for the quiz. You can also include content, media, images. You can include links or any other information that you think would be helpful or needed or necessary for your quiz. Next, from the drop-down menu here, you will select the quiz type and then the assignment group. To manage how students are able to view questions and answers, select your preferences from the Options section. If you want to limit the student's access to the quiz, manage your options in the Quiz's Restrictions section. In the Assign section, you can add due dates and availability dates for your quiz. Now, let's move to the Questions tab. From this page, you can see that you can add a new question group, and find questions. For individual questions, click the New Question button. Here, you will give your question a title. From the drop-down menu, select the type. Here, you can add the content, images, or media. In your answer section, you want to include all possible answers. And for the correct answer, you want to select the arrow. If you want to include feedback, enter the feedback here. And before we go forward, let me mention that you can also go here and change the point values. Once you have entered this information, you can select Done. Now, let's move to the new question group. So to create question groups, simply click the New Question Group tab. Here, you will name your group, select the number of questions that your students should see, and the points per question. Now, before we actually add the questions, here you notice you have a link to a question bank link. You can actually put your question bank into this group by simply clicking this link and then create group. To add an individual question, you would click New Question. And since you have 5 questions, you would add 5 questions to this group simply by adding New Question for each question or number that you have specified. After you're done, you would simply click Update the Question, which is here for each question. Next, we'll select Find the Questions button. Here, you are able to view question banks. You can select individual and you can select multiple questions. If you want to do so, select the questions that you would want to add and click Add Questions, and the questions will be added to this group. To save and publish your quiz, click the Save and Publish button. Now your quiz is published, and if you want to, you can look at it in Student View to see how the students will be able to view your quiz. I hope that you found this video helpful. Thank you.